Hey, welcome back to Courtesy Flush. We're here doing another fine episode of Tex Murphy's. You were totally ready.
I was totally ready, except that I completely forgot about my microphone.
Nah, it's okay. We're going to be doing more Tex Murphy Overseer, which is technically the fifth game in the series, but actually it's like the third if you're following the FMV series, and that's what we're doing. So we're going to be playing through Tex Murphy's Overseer. We've gotten through what did this thing say? We are on. There's no day system in this one, so
which is super obnoxious. So
we're on technically day 5.
How do we arbitrarily measure our progress other than what day is it?
I don't know. We are now at that point where we're not sure what's happening. We do know what's happening in the game. So it turns out, what's her name? The lady that we're doing this stuff for, she is actually gotten some kind of photo with a suspect, right?
Which lady that we're...
The ex-wife.
Oh. I don't know that she got in photo with a suspect, but she was definitely on the hit list. She might have been in a photo too.
We're number 10 on the hit list.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like I think that's like a blow to Tex's ego. He's like, oh, only a number 10?
Well, you know, maybe, in Tex's defense, maybe it's in order of date of first involvement.
That's true. It does seem like that.
So, like, you know, he's like, okay, I've got the 9 people on the list, and I'm down to, like, you know, number 6 or whatever, and it's like, oh, gosh, there's this new guy? Okay, I guess I'll add number 10.
Slade is this big, badass 90s assassin who is out to kill us, and that's pretty much it. He's Australian or New Zealander, probably New Zealander, and he wants to murder us for money, and that's what I remember. I don't know. I feel like I just forgot like a big chunk, and we've literally only played it. We didn't play last week, did we? No, we did. We did. We played. Yeah, we played last week.
It was 2 weeks ago, Thanksgiving, that we didn't play.
Right. I feel like I'm behind. So Tex was just injected with Mojo. I'm assuming the same stuff that the guy we're investigating jumped off the bridge with.
Oh, that's right. We went to the warehouse or whatever and got jumped because we're an idiot.
Yeah. And we went to Tex's office as sort of like this is a good place to stop kind of thing. So we're going to go ahead and pop over to the stream. You want to go ahead and load it?
Yep.
I will.
Okay.
Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this window here. Sorry,
so
everybody.
Did we need to go talk to Capricorn, or where we were going to be going?
Did we go?
Because we had been to the
well, let's go there.
Offices of
Law
and Order.
It was so important that you wanted to meet me after hours.
I've got something that might interest even you.
I'm listening.
This disc is from Robert Knott's office.
How'd you get that?
Off the record, I stole it. Robert Knott's fallen out of favor with the Law and Order Party, and for all I know, he could be dead. But if he's alive, I want to know where he is.
Well, off the record, I know Robert personally. I like him. I don't know where he is, but I can give you the best guess I have. He owns a cabin up north, which no one knows about. Well, almost no one. I'll give you directions. Wait here.
Just give me those GPS coordinates. Are we gonna...
Wanda gave me the direction to Robert Knott's cabin. I wanted to leave right away, but I was too beat. Went back to the office and I slept for a while.
Where was the cabin?
It was up north, way out in the woods. fact, I didn't even find it till after dark.
Well, was he there?
No, but I could tell someone had been there recently. I got inside and started looking around for something that might tell me where Knott was hiding out. I figured if I warned him about Slade, he might tell me what the hell was going on with Law and Order.
So Robert Knott's cabin. They need to get rid of some of these locations. Like, we're not going to go back to the Anasazi thing, I don't think.
But what if we missed something?
Yeah, what if we... I mean, yeah.
It is...
Probably the top. No.
Texas Robert Knott's cabin. Okay.
I'll listen to that stereo panning. Went from left ear to right ear.
Lights were on inside the cabin. I knocked on the door, but there was no answer, so I let myself in.
Of course you did. You're a trespasser. It's what you do. Professional trespasser. All right, let's see what we got here.
What's this?
Skylight control switch. I don't believe skylights are standard features in most log cabins.
Obviously, you're going to the wrong time to log cabins.
Yeah.
Well, that was necessary.
They filmed an actual skylight opening up for us. You need to be more appreciative.
Bunch of little fishies. And what's this? A small metal box. I guess I should check it out. Uh-oh. Those aren't fishies, they're piranhas. Looks like I'll have to find an industrial strength fishing pole.
Go for it. Just reach on in there and grab the box.
I mean,
they're just piranhas.
Don't usually...
Well, that's one.
So, yeah, do that enough. And all of them are out of the tank, and it's all... and usually, I'm just going to go on record, and for the sake of scientific accuracy, piranhas don't usually eat, like, things that just wander into the river unless, like, it's drought conditions and they're super hungry.
Or what if they're bleeding?
I don't think even then, because it's like... Remember, you got to remember, you're going to be attacking something that's several times your size.
True.
So, usually don't do that.
These are some big old cabinets.
What's...
Enough to hide a body in. This isn't Hitman.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Well, there's nothing like a length of good, sturdy rope. These are some big old cabinets.
Just imagining.
I just half expected there to actually be a body behind one of these.
I found Robert Knott. He was just hiding out in a cabinet. Turns out he was dead. No, I'm just imagining him sitting there with Chelsea at the dinner, and he's just like, yeah. And then I opened up the one cabinet, but there was nothing there. But then I opened up the other cabinet, and there was also nothing there. But then I opened up this cabinet, and there was a wrench inside. So I picked that wrench up, and I put it in my pocket. And then she'd make some snarky comment like, man, how big are your pockets?
I have no idea what I just picked up.
A mini... it's...
You could light a cigarette from across the table with this baby.
Really?
I feel like no, but, whatever.
Another rope.
Rope. No snarky comments about that. Okay.
Excellent.
Well, gas stoves are certainly the way to go. They're cleaner than electric and more economical than cold fusion.
Okay. I feel like you'd be in a much...
Frigidaire bow hunter model. Just big enough to hold a 12-pack and a big bag of jerky.
What's behind door number
Must
one?
be the back door.
I thought I saw something in the sink, or is that just like graphics? There's something in the sink.
No, this hose is screwed down pretty tight. I need to find some sort of unscrewer thing.
What is it? That's a hose?
I guess, like, you know how you might have a sprayer on your sink? And some of them, the sprayer is part of the actual faucet, like, that you just remove. And, we do have an unfastener thing.
which he then threw away because he no longer needed it. But now we have this. He just like, you know what? I'm not going to need this wrench anymore. Just throws it in the garbage.
Okay. Where's their overhead cabinets? There were...
Well, the cabinets are certainly well made. Now to see if...
No. Oh, there's some more over here. Nope. 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 Okay.
Well, the cabinets are certainly well made.
Okay. So... Nothing in the back door.
The door's not much, but the transom's a handsome touch.
I think the door just closed through me. It was weird. Okay.
Frontier armoire. Probably full of union suits and coonskin caps. I'll need to find a little something before I can open this.
Looks like it's got a lock on it.
Who locks their...
The furniture's a little rustic.
People who have something to hide in their armoires. You know what I would do if I had an
This quilt
armoire?
makes me want to find a bunch of hubcaps and have a game
I would
of
just-
super checkers.
I would just
It's like a Mayan bird bath towel.
I would just lay all my clothes out in front of it because I don't apparently use my furniture because I'm a millennial. I don't know. There's supposed to be a joke in there and I missed it. I bombed.
Yeah.
Ugh. Point is, people, I don't put my clothes where they need to be.
Reminds me of the time this woman said she thought I could really light her fire, and I said, "Yeah, I was just admiring your kindling."
I don't know if that's a good pickup line or a bad one. I'm going to go with
Perfect
probably
log for a
bad.
romantic evening by the fire. Large, light, and dry as Mom's pot roast.
Okay, so I've got a log. I've got a torch.
You have
That
a
I'm-
you have a tube. You've got a rope. What else do we need?
Looks like Knott misplaced all his fireplace tools. The furniture's a little rustic for me.
Plaid couch. Deer head.
It's really kind of gruesome when you think about it. Nothing touches my artistic soul like stick figures etched on a flap of animal skin.
And there's nothing back there. Nothing. Hey, that nail looks...
This picture was hung on a bent nail. I suppose a regular hook just wouldn't do for an amateur frontiersman like Mr. Knott.
Okay, so I'm going to say we're going to do that. And I'm going to say I was successful in doing
Wow.
something.
Okay.
One industrial strength fishing line.
You have a metal hook. You don't have a line yet.
Really?
Oh,
See?
dang. It doesn't even open. He just sticks his wet, like filled with water box in his pocket. Come on, Tex, open it up. Save us a step. Hey, look at that, level 4.
Okay. I'm sure the security guard there will be happy to let us in to try that pass thing out. Okay, so we're looking for...
Robert Knott's top-level ID badge. This might give me access to someplace special in Law and Order Party headquarters.
Okay, so there's that. What are you?
Nothing nicer than a relaxing evening in front of the fire with a jug of hooch at your elbow.
You know what? Before I do something accidentally stupid.
He's gonna light a log in his pocket, and you're like, oh, I don't need this for now. I'll just save it for later. Nah, it's not doing anything.
Okay.
Look at the log.
Okay.
All right, nothing. What about that key card? It's also yellow.
This is the pass card Sonny Fletcher stole from Slade.
Oh, this is another one we need to examine later. Because we examined the other 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't write the chess moves down, so it's whatever.
Which... I forget which... We had figured out which one it was, but... Okay. And can I do
Well, that won't work.
that? Not there. Okay.
It's really kind of gruesome when you think about it.
So we opened that up for some reason.
Just because.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
Go back to the bedroom.
Okay. One bedroom coming up.
Text turns like an old person with a.
Well, I can actually
You can oh, okay. Look at
shift
that painting.
sprint-
I was thinking maybe there was something behind the painting, not that one, the other one.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Under a
maybe.
Killing Moon. Now that would be a great title for something.
Hey.
Oh, the sound's not on. There we go. Yeah, it's up now.
Okay.
Never mind. I was thinking there was something back there because I was like, I remember seeing a painting in there, but whatever.
And I can't look at that one. And that one was just a look at, nothing to do. And
Well, I guess Not's gonna be gone for a while. Maybe I should come back later.
All right. Well, let's go to the Law and Order party then. So we have that key card. Might as well use it.
okay. So
Here, save the game. Yeah.
Law and Order.
Well, I wasn't expecting any company, but as long as you're here.
What the hell's going on here?
Doom, doom, doom. No, wait. That's the wrong song.
How about outraged animal rights activist?
Okay, fine.
I'm from the Humane Society, and we've had some complaints against piranha abuse. Near as I can tell, you've been feeding them nothing but metal boxes, sicko.
What'd you do with my box?
Darth Eve Vader. Go for it.
Okay, I took it. It was just big enough for my full set of Star Wars trading cards.
Either you just escaped from some loony bin, or you're playing some sort of game with me.
Why not
What
both?
is it?
Yeah, why not both? It's not giving me anything here as far as options.
Monty Hall implication? What's behind door number 3?
Sure.
How about, let's make a deal.
I'm listening.
Yeah, it's just like,
Leaflet warning?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know who it is, but somebody inside Law and Order hired a hitman named Big Jim Slade. You're on his things to do list.
Keep talking.
I could click what are the answers, but I'm not going to.
Well, as you may or may not know, a lot of people have been dying lately of self-inflicted and or accidental causes. And you and I just might be next in line.
Anything else?
I guess.
Is Wanda the Capricorn lady?
Yeah.
All right. I'm working with a Capricorn op named Wanda Peck.
So who the hell are you? And what's your relationship to Wanda Peck?
Well, there's a rat's nest at Law and Order party. And for different reasons, we both want to find it.
You don't say. Well, that makes 3 of us.
You really think you're safe here?
It's as good a place as any. Doesn't really matter anyway. They're gonna find me sooner or later. Actually, my own death is not exactly high on my wish list of things I'd like to happen to me. But I'll tell you one thing. They know I'm not gonna give up without a fight.
So tell me something if you don't mind. But how does someone go from being the Law and Order Party candidate to the top of their things to kill list?
A candidate is sugar coating on a pill. The party sets an agenda, and all I do is try to make it a little easier for the public to swallow.
What's Law and Order trying to force feed us?
What'd you say your name was?
Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Well, you gotta believe what I'm gonna tell you, Tex.
Why not? I'm pretty gullible.
Law and Order has this plan. They're gonna put implants into everybody. It's gonna allow them to identify, track, and eventually control the whole population.
They really believe they could get away with that?
Yeah, this isn't good.
Listen, maybe you can answer something that's really bothering me. If Law and Order is so powerful, why are they going around killing everybody?
Call. Greg Call. They're trying to kill anyone who has ties to him. He used to work for Gideon Enterprises.
Well, how about I go talk to Frank Shimming?
Shimming? No, he's squarely in the camp of Law and Order.
Well, maybe he's behind this whole thing. I mean, Shimming could be the Overlord.
You know about Overlord, too?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Tex? Doc? Just
Yeah,
what? Get on the ground, maybe? Like, undercover? Something? Anything?
Oh no. That was quite violent. Oh my. He shot that jar of pickles. Some rules for PI. Hide from people carrying guns. Rule number 2.
At this point, I started to smell gas.
Let me guess. You grabbed a couple of chili dogs for the flight up.
Not that kind. One of the bullets had hit the stove. Now the whole cabin was being flooded with gas.
All right, time to save.
Are those guys? It'll be a hit squad. Looks like they accomplished their task. Now it took a couple of slugs before he hit the floor.
So you gotta stay low.
Okay.
Let's pause it for a sec.
How do... where is my pause? Do I have a pause? T? Escape? I don't think I have a pause.
Okay,
Help. Okay, we'll go with help. Okay, so staying low, obviously. You know, we don't want to get our heads blown off or, like, inhale toxic fumes.
okay, okay. Interesting. All right, so clues are, we already have 2 items that is definitely going to help us.
Okay.
We need an escape.
We need an escape.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't click the next page. It'll just show me the answers.
Okay. So, we have an open skylight. We have a piece of wood. We have a rope. We have a lighter. Okay.
So don't light the lighter.
Oh, darn. That was plan A. Okay, so plan B, what if we tie the rope around the piece of wood and use it as kind of a grappling hook out through the skylight? We climb up on the roof, and then once they get in, we blow the whole place up.
That sounds like a really bad plan, but it might actually work.
So basically in line with most of Texas plans.
It also said to make sure that you check everywhere, including the bedroom.
Oh, because we had a door that was still locked.
You have a door that's still locked, and I think there's some other things, but I didn't see what it was. So
Okay.
we have to go check.
Okay,
But you gotta stay low.
Oh, you're in there!
Okay.
Other way,
where
left.
is...
Yeah, just keep going.
Where am I? Oh, that's where I am.
Yeah, go to the right.
I was gonna say I was gonna try searching the body for a key, but maybe we'll just. Oh wait, is there
Something under the bed. See that, or is that just a carpet?
I don't know. That's
Looks like a deflated life raft.
okay. Come on, Tex. This is a family channel.
What is he doing? No. Oh no.
Sounds like you'd worked with blow-up dolls before.
Hey, I have never been that lonely. But at the time, I had no one else to turn to.
Okay,
Is that door? Oh, that door's still locked, isn't it?
I'll need to find a little something.
Check it.
before I
Yeah, check Robert Knott. See if he has a key. Was that a joke though? Like, are we gonna do something with that blow-up doll?
well, I feel
Yeah, there's a key right there by his leg. I can see it.
smell the gas is getting strong.
Pass it up. Go back.
One of those
Right, yeah,
bullets
right there.
creates a big spark. I'm gonna go up.
Okay. I imagine the blow-up doll is going to be... What did I miss?
No, nothing. You're fine.
Okay. I imagine the blow-up doll
Come out with your hands up!
is going to be some sort of distraction. Wait.
Look
only
up.
the one side opens up? I don't understand. Coat and hat. So let's dress up the doll. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
That's a decoy.
Well,
Here, let's see this
really?
thing. Let's see this thing up close. Put that in the inspection.
She looks a lot more lifelike with clothes on.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, we have that. So let's.
So we have that. We have a piece of wood. We have a rope. Can I do this? I can do this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say
You're gonna use it as like a way to get through the skylight.
that's the only thing that makes any amount of sense.
Time here. Think.
Where is my skylight?
Oh, right up there. It's that purple. Yeah.
That was a terrible throw, correct? Text. That's never going to stay there.
Oh, he's dead.
Need to lure those thugs inside before I can climb through the skylight, or they'll just have a clear shot at me on the roof.
How come they didn't blow up?
Logic.
Okay, let's do this again. Okay, so
Okay. So we grab the key, we grab the doll, we dress up the doll. We need to do something.
maybe use it
with
on the front door?
doll before we
the
go
window?
out the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go grab the key first. Hey, grab. Thank you. Whee.
Hey, how you doing, John? It's good to see you, man. All right, now we get this funny scene again.
We're gonna undo this. We're gonna grab that.
Got to examine the doll first.
Yeah, John, you're just in time to see this again.
He just like getting shot at. He's like, "Yeah, blow up
We're gonna
doll."
get banned from Twitch. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh no.
Sounds like you'd worked with blow-up dolls before.
Hey, I have never been that lonely. But at the time, I had no one else to turn to.
Okay, so we dress up the
We
doll.
put, like, and let's see this thing up close. We got to see
Okay.
the thing with the hat and the jacket on.
She looks a lot more lifelike with clothes on.
I can't tell if they actually dressed a blow-up doll
I think
in
they did, 'cause
clothes, or if that's just photoshopped, like photoshopped a coat over.
It has to
I
be.
don't know. Anyways,
Figure out a way to get out of here
um,
quickly.
we can make our thing.
Yes.
Okay, so I have to figure out what to do with this doll now. And what we're going to do with this doll...
We know you're in there!
Maybe you use it
That doesn't seem to do
on the
anything.
front door.
Okay. Well, we were to buy the back
Or
door,
maybe
so
the window. Nope.
Hey, I've got a proposition for you. A girlfriend would like to meet you.
Show us the girl!
Hi, boys. Come on in, let's have a party. I got s'mores.
Okay, we're coming in.
I'm on hunters.
most idiotic...
Okay, now use the thing on the skylight. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
It's just a rubber doll!
Wow. I got s'mores. Are we gonna see the same thing again? Is he gonna get shot? Did we miss the timer?
I don't... I don't know.
Or are we gonna see
The
Tex die
tension
again?
is killing me.
Oh no, he got out. Oh, of course.
But don't light it while you're still on the roof. You moron? That's...
Oh wow! What the fuck?
How? You moron.
Well,
Sticking your face in the fire.
But I was okay. Little did I know, things were about to really heat up.
Ooh, it sounds like Sylvia's about to make another appearance.
That's a good guess. After I got out of Knott's Inferno, I decided to fly back to Linsky's warehouse, check up on my client.
But she wasn't there.
Have I told you this part of the story before?
Oh, no, it's just that, well, I know how women work.
Well, that makes one of us anyway. So she's not at the warehouse. I fly over to her apartment. She's not there either. So I get in my speeder. I fly back to my office. I walk in the door.
And she's waiting for you.
Yeah.
Probably wearing something very nice.
To tell you the truth, I did not even notice.
Oh, of course not. So then she says, "Hello, handsome."
Needless to say, I was very, very upset with her.
As they're playing this like sax
I
music.
thought we agreed that you would stay at the warehouse.
I know, but I started worrying something would happen to you. I don't feel very comfortable about being alone right now.
Sylvia, this thing is dangerous, and I don't think you realize how dangerous it is.
Well, tell me. I'm paying your tab after all.
Yeah, sure, bring business into this.
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? Am I not just a client? There were plenty before me, and there will be plenty after me.
Actually, there's been nobody before you. Plenty after you is debatable.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean by that.
Tell me.
There's this thing. It's called the rules of a PI. And the number one rule is, don't fall for a client.
That wouldn't happen, would it?
Yeah, well, I'm holding you personally responsible for making me even think twice about it.
I feel so guilty.
Yeah, well, you should.
So tell me, are there any rules about kissing a client?
That falls squarely under Rule 1.
The rule that you're thinking twice about. So, break a rule. How many rules are there?
37 so far.
So 36 out of 37, that's not so bad. And I won't tell a soul.
Sounds like you were just about ready to go into the deep fryer.
No, it's more like a quick sear, followed by a slow simmer. Listen, Sylvia, it has been an incredibly long day. And my resistance is just about 0. So if you will take 10 paces back, promise to quit smelling so good. I promise you that when this is over, look into the possibility. We got a deal.
Okay, I'll be good. But I'll hold you to that promise.
I've got a cot in the other room. You take that and I'll sleep here.
Sweet dreams.
That's not gonna be hard.
Do you miss her?
Oh, yeah. This again. You know, as soon as I lose some weight, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't think I need to be reminded anymore. No, I don't think I do.
Good. Because I'm very selfish, you know.
That's one of the things that really attracts me to you.
Boy, that makes me happy to hear it. So now that you've described to me just about every temptation a man can stand, what happens next?
Nothing happened? Nothing happened, okay? Actually, I flew Sylvia back to the warehouse.
Good.
I thought you'd like that part. I went back to the office and I had a call.
Oh, now we're back in the game. Okay.
Find the chess move?
I did. It was in the design of Val Davis's pass card. Look, I'm ready to meet with you. Just tell me when and where.
It isn't safe yet, but I have another lead for you. Find out about Greg Call.
Who's Greg Call?
He was the lead programmer on the STG project. He knew about Overlord.
Well, how do I find him? Greg Call. Overlord. Either one.
Call is dead.
Well, that's gonna make him easy to find.
Call suspected that someone on the inside was selling out the STG project. For that reason, he relocated to a secret base of operation. If you find that, all your questions will be answered.
Any hints on how I'm supposed to do that?
The police were warned that Call might turn up dead. They may have found something that could lead you to where he was working. Oh, I gotta go.
So Greg Call was the head of the STG project.
Yeah, but he was the dead head.
So now you went back to see Detective Clements, right?
Good guess.
You seem to think I'm some sort of street informant. I'm gonna start charging you for these consultations.
Slide some info or mention
Sure,
a
slide
hitman?
slide some info.
Okay.
You know, you've been so very good to me. I think I'm gonna do you a favor. I know where Big Jim Slade is.
If you're on the level, I'll trade you any information you want.
Done. Slade's at the Big Surf Lodge, number 6. It's off the Pacific Coast Highway, just north of Big Sur.
All right, now you ask about everything. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Not as many. Yeah, it's still a lot. That's whatever.
I haven't got any information on that. Never heard of it.
Oh, that's one thing.
I haven't got any information on that.
That's a new thing.
Never heard of him.
You know, she should be interested
I don't
in the
have
hit
a lot of
list,
time to waste,
as any
Murphy.
police officer would be. Like, oh, this
How
is...
do you find out about these people? He died a few days ago. We would have chalked it up to natural causes. An aneurysm, maybe. Except we got an anonymous tip through 911 the day before he died. Tipster said that if he died, we should perform an autopsy. He's a hitman for hire, and he's on Interpol's 10 most wanted. If you're mixed up with him, I'd make sure your affairs are in order.
Did we kill him in Tesla Effect? or get him killed in Tesla
Yeah,
Effect?
we got him in Tesla Effect. Remember the Coit Tower?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Knocked him off.
I haven't got any information on that. Seems like a decent guy for a politician. I'll probably vote for him.
Not anymore. He kind
I
of
know he's
did.
a billionaire and runs Gideon Enterprises. That's about it. I've heard of it, but I don't have any privileged information about it. Never heard of him. I don't have a lot of time to waste, Murphy. I haven't got any information on that. Never heard of it. I don't meddle in politics, but I like most of what I've heard from the Law and Order Party. It's about time government did something to clean up the streets and get rid of all the illegals. Never heard of him. I don't have a lot of time to waste, Murphy. She was a professor at USF. Died in a speeder wreck a couple of weeks ago. I guess you're gonna tell me it wasn't an accident, right? You've got quite an imagination.
Okay, that seems to be all of it. Oh, wait.
Yeah, the autopsy.
It only turned up one unusual thing. A small capsule planted under the skin. Inside was a plastic tag with markings on it. We couldn't make heads or tails of it. Maybe you should give it a try.
All right. Looks like we got some new item.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay. Back to the office. The Law and Order lobby.
Let's go back to Tex's office.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look at that tag. What?
It's Braille.
Well,
where would...
Wait.
Oh, wait. Let me see something.
What topic would you like us to research?
Chess moves. I don't need chess moves. I need Braille.
Yeah, it doesn't have one.
Curse you in
using the
your
American Information
pre-programmed...
Database. Goodbye.
I mean, we could look up a Braille alphabet. That's not like that big of a... Like, in theory, that's not that big of a deal, but it's the spirit of the thing that I'm annoyed with. It's like, okay, where in-game would we go to learn about Braille?
The Fresno office.
Okay.
Because it was being occupied. By somebody, even though it was supposed to be abandoned.
Okay.
Looks like there were a few packing boxes left over from the move.
By the front door.
By the front door? There is something by the front door. Another something.
Curious. This UPEX package wasn't here before.
Let's take a look.
Come on. There we go. Occupant.
Oh boy.
STG note. Braille alphabet. Okay, cool.
Murphy has been introduced to the Overseer. Call used 2 codes. Braille alphabet. Every third or fourth word within a message, usually starting with the name or the other first word. Interesting.
Interesting.
It appears to be a Braille alphabet.
Okay.
Now, let's try combining those things together, see if we can solve this puzzle.
Okay. That's easier than what I was thinking I was going to have to do. Okay. N? Feel free to help out here if you want.
Oh, yeah.
E? X? U? U? S? S?
Nexus? What does that stand for?
I'm not sure it stood for anything. But I surmised that it had to do with Greg Call's secret base of operations. Now I had to ask around to see if anyone knew about it. You'll never guess who did.
Oh, come on. You're gonna make us jump through hoops.
Okay.
You know who it is? It's Mr. Monologue himself.
Oh.
Gideon, yeah.
Mr. Gideon? Okay.
You caught me at the last moment, Mr. Murphy. I was preparing to go abroad.
Hope someone check the camera.
Would you?
That sounds good. You know, I've heard Amsterdam is great.
Everything you've heard is true. I highly recommend it. Now, I think I can spare you a few moments before I leave. Your investigation has certainly got you into some obscure channels. Years ago, well after the government signed the UNGP treaty, Gideon Enterprises bought the rights to utilize dozens of abandoned government installations. Nexus was the code name for an underground military facility located in Washington State near Mount Shasta. I don't believe we ever used the location.
Well, I bet somebody did.
Yeah. Oh, it was Sylvia and Frank Shimming.
Well, this photo concerns me, but I prefer not to discuss it if you don't mind.
Interesting.
I know nothing about that. I wish I could be of more assistance. Ah, now there's a name I haven't heard in ages. I hired Sam to work at Gideon some 15 years ago, and after a decade of fruitful labors, we parted amicably. And then sadly we lost touch.
Uh-oh. Did the game freeze?
Click on something. It must have.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Did you save it?
Oh no.
Well, we can hit spacebar. Go ahead and alt tab out, and we'll fix this little minor inconvenience.
Tab.
There we are. Go back to the game. See if it unfreezed itself. Alt tab.
See. Okay.
No. Alt tab again. Hit the Windows key. Something's exploding.
The you know what happened? We were I think this was before the stream came on. We were discussing that this game runs at 480p and that you're like
the TV is
just like I don't know what to do with this. Like
click
I'm
on
just
the
that
game
bored.
see if it pops back up.
I wonder if it just got so bored that it just
I think it's fine.
Fell asleep. It's like, oh wait, I was supposed to be doing something.
Fell asleep. Yeah, it's fine
Okay.
now. All right, cool. We're gonna have to save it after this.
Okay.
Greg, call.
Gregory was my right-hand man when I founded Gideon Enterprises, a brilliant programmer. Until recently, he headed a division of the corporation. I heard that Shimming fired him, undoubtedly removing the last traces of my influence. No, I'm unfamiliar with the name. Well, these chess moves are curious and vaguely familiar. Or perhaps they were part of some fabled match I may have read about. I can't say for certain.
Oh, he knows something. That was like the most cop-out fucking shit I've ever seen this guy do.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, those
I
moves.
I remember the moves we've like it's yeah, I remember now that he mentioned that yeah, we'd found some chess moves like notation wise. Okay. So, are we done here then?
Yeah. So let's go check out this Nexus place. It's probably at the top. No. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Space took a long time to find, and I won't bore you with the details, but the installation looked totally derelict from the outside. Once I found a way inside, I entered an underground laboratory that was brand new, state-of-the-art.
Was there anyone there?
No, but as soon as I stepped inside, I did hear a voice.
Stand by for system scan.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, those men that jumped you had put some sort of implant into your head.
Exactly. And it seemed like I was in the best possible place to do something to remove it. I started looking around with just that in mind.
Just that in mind. No pun intended, I'm sure.
Save the game. See, I've not done that in a minute. I don't think you've done it since the house is on fire. Yeah, you haven't.
Yeah, I don't think, because it was all cutscene.
Yeah.
What are you gonna save? Okay, so I guess we look around here a bit. So that looks like a door. What are you?
Well, I certainly hope the switch doesn't control anything potentially lethal.
Do it.
Okay. Just lights.
Probably looks like a X-ray viewing light.
Man, talk about wired for sound. Art Garfunkel could rock on these speakers.
Jeez.
The mysterious informant said I'd find answers to all my questions if I found this place. Maybe this computer is the mother lode. Link's
There's
LS
something
lock.
right next to the keyboard.
I've
I
got
can
to
see
play
it.
that one of these days.
What is that?
Appears to be a recently clipped newspaper article.
Professor Dyson crash. Valerie Davis. Traveling alone. Pronounced at the scene. No mechanical favor. Okay. Charlie Gates, grandson to the well-known Bill Gates, was indicted Wednesday for what we learned, what were termed violations of the Redwood Way. Apparently, Charlie broke into a storage facility for the obsolete computer software awaiting a different interface and a fresh new release to the public.
Okay, I guess. How do you face 13.5 counts of manslaughter?
And a possible 12 life sentences.
Well, no, the possible 12 life sentences that I can get. Because people do get multiple
13.5 counts. Maybe the half is like... Maybe it's like a baby? I don't know. That still counts as like a one... That still counts as a person, right?
Yeah.
What the hell is half?
A chip-making device manufactured by Frito Intel. The two mega corporation merged a few years back and cornered the chip market.
They even got a logo.
What does it say? Oh, it's got the logo Frito Intel. What the fuck?
Rubik's keyboards. Putting the challenge back into data entry.
What? What the hell?
Well,
Rubik's keyboard?
Well, I'm sure it's like the fact that it's all those colored, unlabeled buttons, you know, like, what is it?
Star Trek
Command or whatever that you like.
Yeah.
Rubik's keyboards. Putting the challenge back into...
Okay. I wonder what's...
Go to the exam table.
Implant removal station. Well, the IRS has always been good at removing everything else from me.
Okay. I'll be there in a second.
Hey, slushy machines.
Text?
No.
Don't. Whatever you do, don't.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. It's there.
That's a really odd picture.
I think that's
his implant.
Well, I don't know necessarily him, but that is a person.
Yeah.
Like you've got nose, eye, mouth. I'm assuming this is peering into the brain or something.
Oh, look, more keycard readers. Hooray.
STG must have bought these pass card readers in bulk.
Yeah.
This looks like an autoclave. It's used for storing items in a sterile environment.
Go look at the examining table.
Okay. That's more of those.
That clipboard.
This thing gives me flashbacks to my former dentist and the horrible wisdom teeth incident.
No cutscene, no explanation of that? Okay.
Kind of chart. Maybe watching all those ER reruns will finally pay off.
Okay.
If the implant I'm carrying around is on this list, it must be number P333. Now I need to figure out which of the kamikaze implants will neutralize it.
Initiating photoreagent process tethering to target biomolecules, peptides, enzymes, etc., including specific nerve cells and inducing specific nerve cells to grow into a grid pattern. Nerve cells are connected to signal processors which control specific groups of neurons, can be used to enhance brain functions, memory, mood, and or sensory perception. Okay.
I don't think it's there to help us, that's for sure.
Oh, look. N216 kamikaze implant locates and neutralizes type P implants, and I'm assuming that would be a type P.
All right, so we need N216. Okay, good.
Okay.
There's also something else on the clipboard I just saw.
Was there?
Or is that just a sticker? Oh, no, there's something.
There's a card on the clipboard.
Yep.
Hey, there you go. Gideon Enterprises. That's nice to have.
Okay, so
he's just like, oh, those chest moves seem no, but those are fine. I don't know what those are. I think I saw them somewhere. Tugs at his collar.
Okay, so turn it on.
Well, wait. We need the kamikaze thing. It's on the left. Right?
Oh, I see. Those are specific implants that we're going to need to retrieve. Okay, so N216, I believe?
I don't remember.
Well, this looks like an autoclave. It's used for storing items in a sterile... If the implant I'm carrying around is on this list...
Right, good memory.
Well, this looks like
Try the lever on the left side.
It's like autoclave.
The left side.
It's used for storing items in a... It's like autoclave.
Nah.
It's used for storing items in a security card reader. Must be for the autoclave.
Right.
Okay.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Oh, good thing he knows it. Can you just...
These aren't the ones I need.
Okay. Take a look at the bottle.
I guess Greg Call must have designed the solution to neutralize the Overseer implants. Now I have to find a way to inject it into my bloodstream.
Interesting.
So I believe this over here.
Well, apparently I have to do something else before I can start the implant removal. That won't work.
Okay, what would I be missing?
Is there anything on that table we missed?
Yes, there is.
What the? Oh,
look, a needle.
Special Mengele model syringe.
So we do this.
Gotcha. Oh, a loaded syringe.
Well, that's not gonna work.
I guess you use it with the machine?
Maybe. Let's go see.
Let's see here.
Well, apparently I have to do something else before I can start the implant removal procedure. Seem to do anything.
Okay, so obviously we've got a loaded syringe.
Examine it. We haven't done that.
Oh. Well, this is ominous. Why would you... I mean, I understand, but why would you jab it into your own neck?
When injected yourself with that thing?
I had to. Then I went into the scanning booth. The fun was just starting.
Okay.
The green diamond must indicate the location of the P333 implant. I have to move the kamikaze implant into one of the blood vessels where it will appear as a blue cross. Then, I have to navigate it until it reaches the implant and neutralizes it.
Well, so you got to start somewhere.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Those flashing dots look like trouble. Must represent antibodies. I guess they're out to get rid of the new infection. I'd better steer clear.
And you have a limited time to actually do this. So you need to pick a spot and go for it.
I can't. Oh, I see. I have to go in from the ends. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I can't. Oh, I'm in now. Shoot. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Shoot. Okay. So we got to go around here. And...
No. Well, this is a fine mess. I think that's just a dead end. I think they're all dead ends.
Okay, so but I can get it out is the thing. Okay, so I need some sort of end nearby this silly thing.
Well, I have a click here for solution.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
clicking it though. Unless you want me to. Did you? No? Maybe you just move in?
I can't go too far in is the problem.
Ah, there it is. The
But,
one at the top opened.
Huh?
The one at the top went in.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get it down to that thing, so I'm looking for something that I can reach. And I don't know, like, so I'm trying to follow from it to somewhere that I know I can get in. And it's just proving to be difficult.
You're trying to follow it without injecting.
I'm trying to follow it so that I can figure out where I need to go. I think I started from there last time, and it didn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, 3 big paths you can take. This is
dumb.
It's quite ridiculous. No.
Try going. It's down.
I feel like it should connect. No. Yeah, there you go. Try taking that. There you go. See if it leads. I think that's the right way. No. Or maybe. Maybe. Hey. It's going it's going back out. Boo. That was not the correct. Oh, hey, look at that.
I think that's back the way I came or something. Unless I can get over now. This is so dumb. I think I tried this one before.
Yeah, that didn't work. Try one of the bottom left ones.
Bottom left, like here?
Yeah,
or...
try that one. Because you haven't been through there yet.
I can't.
No?
Why don't you... Oh, there. It went for just a second.
You have to be like pixel perfect. Yeah, that's not gonna lead there. Oh, it's coming for you. Ah, gotcha. You're dead. Now we have no time. Go, Nick, go. Oh no. It's coming for you. Oh, but you were faster.
I'm just kidding. There was a way to do it. I just had to find it.
I'm just joking. I didn't fuck it up.
Okay.
No, hold on. Yeah, just use the machine.
So, okay, so we've...
The green diamond must indicate the location of the P333 implant. I have to move the kamikaze implant into one of the blood vessels where it will appear as a
Try
blue
that
cross.
route again.
Then I have to navigate
the one
it
we
until
tried
it
at the
reaches
very end?
implant and
Yeah,
neutralizes
because it
it.
seemed like it had a lot of crossing parts. Just...
Other than just being incredibly dumb.
Okay.
Okay.
Nah. Well,
Those
maybe.
flashing dots look like trouble. Must represent antibodies.
Maybe.
And I guess they're out to get rid of the new infection.
Not that one.
Better steer clear.
That leads to a dead end. Yeah.
So now. That would just go...
Yeah. Go right. Yeah. Ah, but so close.
That's an out.
Go down. Yeah, go that way.
So if we go this way. Okay.
Up? Did we go up before? I don't think we did.
So that's an out.
Where does this lead? Ooh.
This.
Ooh, this looks promising. Yeah, go up. Go up. Yeah. See if that goes. Aha!
I'd neutralize the overseer chip, which someone had designed to be fatal in my case, or a controlling device to others.
You got it, Nick.
I still had no idea who was pulling the strings, but as I stepped out of the removal station, I heard sounds just outside the main entrance. I ducked behind a display panel and waited to see who it was.
Wow. What's this?
Oh, hey!
Hello? Hello? Okay. I'm really not very good with surprises.
Well, it isn't my mystery man. What's your name?
Larry Hammond. I would have told you earlier, but I have some serious trust issues going on. With all that's happened, I've got the right to be a little paranoid.
Yeah, I guess you do. You haven't been using the code name Poison Pawn, have you?
No. Why?
That's not important. How'd you get here?
I followed you. I wanted to make sure you came here alone.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Yeah, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
Yeah, it shows. Why don't we just start at the top and see what you know? Tell me about Carl Linsky.
Well, Linsky and I both worked on STG. But I didn't know him back then. I recognized his picture in the paper from when he had his suicide.
Well, that's helpful. How about STG?
It was a really mysterious operation. When Greg brought me in to do some programming, I didn't know anybody on the design team, and we weren't encouraged to get to know each other either. Once we got our instructions, we went off to work in different places. None of us knew what each other was working on.
So, who's in charge of this little circus?
Greg had been there the longest. He was pretty much running the show.
So is he this overlord I've come to hear so much about?
Oh, no, there had to have been higher-ups. I knew Greg for a long time. We were in Mutant League together.
Oh. Just so I understand something here, the reason you got in contact with me is because you wanted me to find Carl's lab, right? Why?
Well, early on in the program, Greg got really paranoid and relocated his base of operation. And no one knew where he was at. I didn't even see him until after I finished my work with STG. A couple of weeks ago, after all the mysterious deaths, I decided to go underground and get a read on my life expectancy. Well, see, I was underground, and Greg found me, which didn't give me a great sense of well-being. Anyway, he said he needed my help.
To do what?
He wanted to find the pass cards we'd all been issued. You see, all 8 of us received these cards at the beginning of the project. They were used to transmit data from wherever we were working to some sort of central computer. Now, the whereabouts of that computer, that was top secret.
Well, what about the chess moves?
Oh, I don't know anything about those. I think they were Greg's idea. He designed the cards.
And you've got a card.
Yeah. You take it. Just holding the thing next to my skin just gives me the hives.
No, it's that polyester.
Really?
You told me if I came here that I was going to get the answer to all of my questions.
I said that? No, I was just guessing. I've got something that might help. Now, Greg gave me this the last time I saw him. Now, he said, don't open it unless something happened to him. I think something happened to him.
What are we supposed to do with it?
What are we supposed to do with it? It's your problem now. I told you everything I know. I gave you a pass card, and I gave you what Greg gave me. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go somewhere and try not to get killed. Hasta la pasta, baby.
Hey, Larry. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
And he's killed by Slade immediately after
So
he steps outside.
Larry was the mysterious informant. And he said he wasn't the poison pawn. Well, what was in the envelope he gave you?
There was a note written from Greg Call to Larry. There was more to the content of the note than met the eye.
Oh, great. So now we get to look at more.
saved
Yes, I don't think you have. We're not doing that puzzle again. That was no fun.
Okay, so we've got...
Larry's pass card. The corresponding scrambled password is written on the envelope Larry gave me.
Draw? It's gotta be draw. Larry, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but you can help me to figure out a riddle. This can be found out if you know my tendency to always pass along a good word and see what follows. Putting this message in a note was the idea I had first because of the letters you've written me. Good luck, Larry. I'm relying on your most excellent and proven brain to carry on in trying to achieve the
ultimate
goal. Wasn't there something about...
Well, let's see what this other thing says.
Carl told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this note.
Okay, so that was that.
And then what's this other one? Chess
moves note. Stalemate implementation. Stalemate program chess match simulation. 8 chess moves available. 6 chess moves in correct sequence required to activate stalemate.
I have one issue with
Okay.
this. Who writes on the blue line on legal pad? What kind of monster would do that?
It's like, couldn't you just resize your background image to, like, you know, line up correctly?
No. And they wrote on the red line, too. Like, there's grid lines, and you just went, nah.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Use standard chess symbols and terminology. K is king, X is capture, Q is queen. Check. The king will be captured unless moved. B is bishop. Checkmate. The king cannot avoid capture. R is rook.
Let's take a look at that letter from the UPEX package we picked up at the Fresno office.
I'm getting back to that in a second. Okay, so so the letters are the... Okay, so rows is usually implied horizontal, and columns would be vertically. But okay, I'm gonna let that one slide. Instruments. Current location and captures the piece on the E. Unlocated on the F file. Okay. So we've got that. Is that the STG note? Yes. Murphy has been introduced to the Overseer, P33E3. Call used 2 codes. Braille alphabet. We did that. Every third or fourth word within a message, usually starting with the name or other first word. Okay. So is this... No, that's that one. This is this
Carl
one.
told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this note.
Larry. 3. If you can figure this out, my password follows in the first letters. Good. 2, 3. No. Letters. 1, 2, 3. Me. Letters. Good. Wait. You've is a contraction. 1, 2, 3 written. 1, 2, 3. Larry, 1, 2. Darn it. That's doing good. I know letters. It has to be letters because it was making sense up until then. Letters written. To me, doesn't make sense. Good doesn't make sense. Letters, unless it's good.
Wait, try every fourth word.
So it's third or fourth word.
Yeah, so let's see.
So it's Larry. 1, 2, 3, 4, if.
So Larry, if.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Larry, if you.
1, 2, 3, 4, can.
Larry, if you can.
1, 2, 3, 4, figure.
Larry, if you can figure.
1, 2, 3, toward this.
If you can figure this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Out.
So I guess they all have been 4s, aren't they? 1, 2, 3. My.
If you can figure out my. Larry, if you can figure out my.
My 1, 2, 3, 4 pass. 1, 2, 3, 4 word. 1, 2, 3, 4 follows. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4 follows. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4 the. 1, 2, 3, 4 first. 2, 3 letters.
First letters.
2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am. 1, 2, 3. Most.
Follows
1, 2, 3,
first
4.
letters.
Good. Oh, wait. Write down these words really quick.
Okay.
Because I don't think these can make grammatically sense.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm pulling up a text pad.
Okay.
Keep notes. Here we go.
Okay.
I got it right here.
Okay, so first word. Good.
1 sec. Okay, good. Go.
1, 2, 3. Wait.
Am. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Most.
1,
2, 3. Brain.
1,
2, 3, 4. In.
In.
1, 2, 3.
The.
I think that's the end.
So good am most brain in the.
Okay. So,
I have no idea. That makes that,
no.
Hold on.
But first letters.
The
right?
first. The first letters from.
So, so it's good.
Gambit. Gambit. That's the password.
Hey.
That's the password to the. Okay. Cool. All right. What the fuck?
Okay. So do we want to try?
Yeah. Let's go onto the computer there and let's type this fucker in. I gotta put the card key up on it though.
Go away.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do that.
Passcard reader's hooked up. Now I'll need to scan the passcard.
Was it? It was B.
Was the one we could just got.
Wrong passcard.
Okay, not that one. Was it F?
We can try F.
Wrong passcard.
No. A.
Wrong passcard.
Process of elimination.
G.
Wrong passcard.
E.
Wrong passcard.
Wait. Go down? Did we not get the password? No.
I have. Okay.
Wait, what happened to the passcard?
Maybe we haven't found the right one yet. Let's try this one more time just to make sure.
Wrong passcard.
B did not work.
No, it's in a room somewhere.
Okay.
I just looked up the clue for the next part.
Mysterious informant said I'd find answers to all my questions if I found this place. Maybe this computer is the mother lode. Makes me get flashbacks to my former dentist and the horrible wisdom teeth incident.
Okay.
It's not on the Rubik's Cube keyboard. Did that light switch do anything?
Which light switch?
The one we flicked at the beginning. Because I'm sitting here thinking, like, the fuck are we going to use that for?
Oh, it turned this.
What?
You don't see it?
No. What are you looking at? Oh, shit. Okay. Is that... Let's see what that is.
Seems to be a large light panel.
Okay, okay. There it is.
Well, this should make a nice addition
Good
to my
eye.
card collection.
I was like thinking, like, is there an X-ray we got to put up?
That's what I was gonna think until you mentioned that, and I went over to look at it, and it's like, oh, darn it.
All right.
Okay, what do we got? D.
All right. So, Gambit.
To Larry, or whoever's watching this.
Oh my God.
I'll have to assume that my first plan has failed, and I'm probably dead.
Is that Ham?
The purpose of this message is a warning. Afterwards, my computer will reformat, so listen up. I've enjoyed a long friendship with J. St. Gideon. We founded Gideon Enterprises together years ago, and I believe that he is a good man and has honorable intentions, regardless of how I may disagree with his philosophy. For years, he has worked on a program called Overlord, a worldwide surveillance system which would allow him ultimately to control key political figures, thereby speeding up the world peace process. This was all made possible about a year ago. A breakthrough in nanotechnology allowed us to create microscopic devices that, once implanted inside someone, would allow us to control the physiological reactions, the chemical reactions, make the person a slave to positive response. And in this way was born the STG project, sort of a Pavlovian remote control program. We recruited 7 other scientists and put them on different phases of the project so none of them would know what the entire project was about. We gave them pass cards which would allow them to transmit data to a central Overlord computer. I found out shortly thereafter that John Klaus, one of the scientists, was intending to sell out the project to the Law and Order Party. When I went to Gideon with my fears, he disregarded them. Either he knew something that I didn't, or he was simply too obsessed to listen to reason. Regardless, I took it upon myself to implement a fail-safe program into Overlord, which I called Stalemate. Now, in order to activate this Stalemate fail-safe program in the Overlord system, all 8 STG pass cards are required. I made a plan to track down the other 7 pass cards. I started with Carl Linsky's home once I'd learned that he'd committed suicide, but I was unable to find the card. The thought crossed my mind that since Carl Linsky and John Klaus were friends,
that was the first one we found.
Possibly Linsky staged his own death and is working with Law and Order and John Klaus. But I can't substantiate that. At this point, I'm not sure who I can trust, outside of Larry Hammond and J. St. Gideon, though I'm not sure how much J. St. Gideon will listen to me at this point. Regardless, Gideon's program, Overlord, must be deactivated. If not by me, then by whoever's watching this message.
I knew it!
You knew what?
Sylvia was behind the whole thing. Oh, it all fits together now. Of course. Linsky staged his own suicide.
Okay, you got yourself an interesting theory now. Play with it.
Well, okay. Linsky worked at the clinic, right? And, well, there's a lot of patients there, and, you know, maybe one was in a coma or terminally ill, and Linsky finds one that is about his same size, maybe even looks like him. And I think that's where Linsky probably gets the idea. So he dresses the patient in his clothes. He, you know, plants the wallet, the keys, and the suicide note on him. They, you know, dump the body in the bay, and it's recovered, and who identifies it?
Sylvia.
Please, we're finished, thanks. Well, did I get it? Did I figure it out?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe so.
So, well, then why don't you tell me the rest?
Actually, I'm fascinated by your story. Why don't you tell me what you do next?
If it were me, I would probably go to the Law and Order Party headquarters.
That's exactly where I went, because now I had Robert Knott's pass card.
This time there was no sign of our friendly night watchman, though I figured he was around some.
All right. That's good.
Okay.
We're going to go back to the couch cam. All right. That's another fine episode of Overseer. Wow. A lot of cutscenes, lots of ridiculous puzzles. That brain puzzle was...
Okay, yeah, I was going to say it wasn't that bad, but no, the brain one was bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad that I instantly just blocked it from my memory, never to be brought up again.
It's just so weird. I mean, it's very creative. You got to give it credit in that.
No,
regard.
I can see where something like that would be cool, and oh hey, you can only follow this path. but the paths are really hard to follow, and it's just such a mess. It's impossible to do.
Yeah, I think there is something about maze puzzles that are inherently not exactly the most fun to play. But yeah, that was really cool. Now we know that what like Pepperidge Farms ham face guy is leading us in the right direction. I don't know what the hell that, like, the entire time he was talking.
He's Poison Pawn.
Because
the thing, if you remember, one of the previous streams, somebody talked about what the Poison Pond was, and it was basically like this little inconsequential looking piece that you could just capture, but that like sets off a whole chain reaction of things that leads to the person who captured the pawn originally's downfall. So that's an interesting theory. I'm gonna have to roll with that and see where it ends up.
Yeah, that could be. I would, like, he was explaining what was happening, but the entire time I kept thinking, like, the fuck is with this? Like, it's an interesting design, but it's also like, they're like, fuck, we need to make this guy. Open the fridge. What do we got in there? Put the ham on the face.
And paint him blue.
Well, I think that was just like a digital effect.
Okay.
That looked like a straight up video effect that they put on him. Definitely a blue light, though. I don't know. It was good. It was really cool to see it all kind of come together. But now we're going to end tonight's stream, and we'll be back tomorrow with Smash Ultimate. Is that what it's called? I don't know. It's the newest Super Smash Brothers, and Kevin's going to play through the single player with us, and it'll be a lot of fun to do that.
Okay.
But yeah, it was really cool. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us for another fine, wonderful Adventure Thursday stream. Will we be back next Thursday? I think we will.
No, I will not.
Okay, so Nick, we will not be back for another adventure stream for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks to do it.
About 2 weeks. So
at least assuming that's not Christmas yet.
I will do my best to try to make like a recap for us. Because in 2 weeks I'm gonna forget.
2 weeks you can forget that we had just talked to Blueface. And,
I am never going to forget that face. That is going to haunt my fucking dreams. The fuck is up with that makeup? Wow. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you guys again on the next Courtesy Flush. Take care and have a good night.